All right,
Done.
so here we are. We're outside.
Hey, welcome back. You're all beautiful.
Except for that one.
Yeah, I've started this episode. I was like, oh, before this, I'll check my messages, and I got one from Ryan.
Oh, by the way, try not to use data on your because it interferes with the microphone actually.
Oh,
if you get text
right,
and stuff.
okay.
Yeah. But go on.
No, I got a beautiful image from Ryan. I'll probably put it up now. It's amazing. Thank you so much for sending that to me.
Yeah, absolutely, James.
Is this the piano?
Yeah.
Nom.
I think
I've seen that before.
you're not supposed to be up here actually.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you're not supposed to get on this floor.
What a sassy bookcase!
Seriously, dude. Yay!
Yeah, you pushed them in the right order.
I sure did.
Even though, like, eventually you would have got that right, they still felt the need to slap you with books. You know what I mean? It's not like, hey, he doesn't know the code.
They just don't give you any. They don't give you any chance to like have common sense. It's just like stupid. So, ow.
Loads of people said that piano gave them nightmares.
Oh
like,
yeah,
such
did we not go by it?
Yeah, just all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, I mean that can like.
That actually gave you a shock though.
No, not really. It's
Oh
just
no.
Like, it's just like it can like really freak you out. Like if you're not expecting it, it's just like, whoa, okay.
I like how he stopped. He stopped to give you a chance there. He's like, oh okay, he's being an idiot.
Oh, I gotta sneeze.
You got a star.
I hate it when I have to sneeze.
Attention seeking again.
Yeah,
Ryan.
I just need attention.
God.
If you're out there, please give me attention.
And also, here's my business card.
Oh yeah, at PAX I just like handed out probably like 200 business cards, and actually yeah,
You're not actually lying either. You did.
I brought 250 business cards. I probably have about 50 left.
Good job. Good job, man.
Thank you. Let's play a fun level.
Yeah.
The boo ones are fun, but like Ow.
The Boo stages or the haunted house stages in Super Mario World, they were so like
they were
hard.
cryptic. Yeah.
Yeah, so cryptic.
Yeah, very.
I don't even think I completed that game.
Really?
I think my mum did. Yeah. My mum. No, honestly, like my mum's the reason why I got into video
Mom, let's
games.
play's getting way too hard. Can you do it for me?
No, right. I have a funny story about Pokemon. Like, I got Pokemon Red when I was a kid, and I don't know what happened, but all I remember is I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't get to Professor Oak's lab to get a starter. I didn't know what to do.
Really?
Yeah, so I gave it to my mum. So the reason why, like, my first starter ever was Bulbasaur is because she chose it. And I think I walked back in when she was playing it, and I was just like, oh, you did it. Can I have it back now?
And then she
And
continued.
and she gave it to me, but I was like, but now looking back.
Oh wow, you got
him.
Yeah, it's usually really hard to get him actually.
Strangle the rabbit.
So then he gives you a star.
Oh. Did you poop that out?
Yeah, I wanted him to explode. And then if you talk to this guy, guess what he gives you? Hello!
Oh, he gets you a star as well?
Just like that, yeah.
Was there something I missed? Was Mario like, give me a star?
Yeah,
just like pulled a gun like slowly out of his pocket like,
well, actually,
I hear you have a star.
He's actually the bad toad. So he's just like, oh, I'm gonna keep this for myself. I know the princess is getting locked up because of this, but...
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding. I have no idea.
I thought it was just, oh, that looks like
that's Mario canon for you.
That map looked like a map from like Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, it did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I bet some of these textures, actually some of these models are from...
Have been reused.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, which one? Can you think like that looks like the map at the bottom right. If you look to your left, like that would be in Zelda.
Yeah, it would.
I could see that.
Actually, fun fact. Do you know the story of Majora's Mask with Ocarina of Time, right?
I know they like reused like all the assets, but I can't remember why.
It's because so Miyamoto, they had so much hype from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
And they were just like, oh, we got to make another game. And obviously, like, that was the next step. And Miyamoto had this other game planned, and everyone just, like, really wasn't motivated to make it.
You know what it... Sometimes I've heard, like... Sometimes Miyamoto ideas aren't the best.
Really?
Yeah, like, I remember hearing something about, like, he had this idea for a game, and everyone was like, no.
Well, that happens sometimes, I'm sure. And
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah, because... Like,
not
it's
everyone
got
can have good
Yeah, you
good
can't
ideas.
have... Not everybody likes peaches.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
you
true,
can be
yeah.
the Swedish peach, but you don't.
Yeah.
Not everyone likes peaches.
Yeah.
But basically, what happened was everyone on the team was just like, I don't want to do another Zelda game. Like, I'm kind of done with it.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, and what happened was, what happened was Miyamoto said, okay, I'll make you guys a deal. If we can make a new game in a year or like 10 months, then we won't have to do this other game. And then they made Majora's Mask, reusing all the assets from Ocarina of Time.
Well,
And that's what came out of it.
okay.
Yeah.
So it was like, if you can make another game with all of this,
That's what they made.
oh right, okay.
Isn't that amazing? And that's why they had the limitation of like the 3 days thing.
Yeah.
That was an actual limitation more than
Oh
anything.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that worked out so well.
And did you know how like yeah.
You know how good I am at these games. Yeah. Huh?
What's it called? Like Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah.
But it's what is it in Majora's Mask?
Oh.
What's the girl's name? Romani?
You got May. Well,
it's Lon Lon and Romani. Yeah, it's Romani.
Romani Ranch, yeah.
And Majora's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in Majora's Mask, it's called Romani Ranch, but it still says Lon Lon on the.
Does it?
Yeah, it says Lon Lon on the.
Oh, so they didn't even change the texture at all.
But it's because it's in Hylian.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah,
so
so
they didn't
it's-
think anybody would like decipher it.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but it was the same. But since it was the same exact model. Yeah, but because it was the same exact texture on it, they just didn't really care.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I think like that was the first game that.
So, okay, this is why I think Let's Play. Well, I can see why Let's Play while talking is very difficult because like I'm picturing the story in my head and I just went in the completely wrong direction.
Oh right, okay, yeah, you were just getting distracted.
Yeah.
It is hard, isn't it?
It is a little bit,
It is
yeah.
hard. That's why I'm here. You see, you play, I'll tell the stories.
Yeah, you're the funny one. My friend says that all the time. It's just, and like he knows he's not funny, so like, yeah. After all that, just dive straight.
You're great at that.
Yeah,
You're
dude,
the funny one. Do you remember the first time you had like an awakening to the fact that you're just alive?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that awakening? I did.
I remember my first. Do you mean a first memory?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have.
No. Yeah. Oh, talk about that. But I meant like, oh, you could just die and the world would still go on. Like you're a living thing.
I don't really think about that actually.
But what was your first memory? Yeah, go about that. I'll tell my thing.
My first memory wasn't very crazy.
I was on the toilet taking a crap. You know,
I was actually going to the toilet.
Me too.
Well, actually, I had two memories. I don't remember which one came first. So I remember bits and pieces of like my life, like when I was like 3 or 4, and that's when I was in Las Vegas. I live in Florida now, but when I was in Vegas, I remember bits and pieces. I remember me going down to the bathroom. I remember me sitting in bed in my bunk bed with my brother. I remember one of my birthdays in Vegas. But my first like memory that I can actually like tie to the rest of like trace all the way back to like in a string.
Oh, okay.
Me arriving at my first apartment with my parents in Florida.
Oh, right.
It's very interesting. Like yeah, and I can like really trace it back to that.
I remember the first time I was like, oh god, my life could end at any second. Like,
When was that?
it was, I was in a car, I was in my mum's car driving to town or something, but like what got me thinking about it was games. Like, the Super Nintendo.
And that's when the
I
Game
imagine
Beaver
that,
started.
I imagine like, somebody could just switch the power off. Like, on, you know how you can just turn the power off the game. But like, I was like, that could be my life. Like I have no
Jeez.
control.
Wow.
Somebody could just somebody could just eject it and like I have no power. That's it. I'm done. Like I was like this. It freaked me out really badly. I was like in the car like having a mini panic attack when I was about
Jeez.
6.
I've never really had anything.
Have you not? No.
Nah.
Yeah, for me I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. It's scary. Play the game.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't really think about that often, ever.
No.
I don't think there's ever, like, been a moment where, like, because a lot of people do say that, like, that question is, like, a popular, like, thought, you know?
Yeah. Oh, if any of you guys had that amazing experience, do leave it in the comments. Yes.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't remember having that.
You don't?
No, and I don't ever think about it, in fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, well, no, I'm not saying you have to. I remember that because it was probably that terrifying to me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'm just saying, like, it's very different because, like...
Oh, yeah, that's another thing, like...
Because I don't know... it's very different because I feel like I should have that because everyone else does.
Yeah.
I really don't. Go on, though.
About, like, how come none of us remember being born? Do you think it's that traumatic of an experience? Or just, like, our brains aren't...
It is, actually.
Developed?
Yeah, definitely. Because you're in the womb, and your mother, who was literally like, do you remember the whole codependence independence thing we were talking about the other day?
I sort of.
So like, oh crap, I do not want that.
Oh no.
You're so okay. If you go down that waterfall, you actually end up outside of the castle.
Oh really? So that would just end the level?
Yeah. This game is kind of cool in that way at certain points.
Oh, like it's all joined together.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. It was like Diddy Kong Racing for me too, like an overworld.
Oh gotcha.
I was
yeah.
Like, oh, that's cool.
Okay, so like, look at it this way.
I'm looking.
So you're attached to the womb. You're in the womb. You're literally by umbilical cord, like tied to your mom. Like she doesn't let you go, and then all of a sudden she does. Like she puts you out in the real world on your own at that point.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, you're just continuously growing.
Dude, that's my life. No, I want to
go back. but you see what I mean? Like it's just like you're becoming more and more of your own person, and you're also like. But it's scary to always like become your own person to a certain degree. And it's always scary to like separate yourself from people, let go of that stuff, or even just like cut ties. Like, and it is scary to do. And in that regard, I think that also ties into the whole, like the fear of life when you're
like no control, lack of control of
exactly,
life.
Exactly. Yeah. And then as you learn and grow, then you continuously.
Dude, this got really deep for a Mario 64 playthrough. It's like spiders and everything.
Listen, the speedrun still goes on, man.
Oh, God. I was going to say something, I can't remember now.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's fine. I was saving it till after, and then I popped that.
How's that grape soda, by the way?
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's not the same one, it's a different one, because it's different days, so right.
Yeah. We're playing this the same day, real.
Yeah. Oh no, nobody does that. Nobody plays pre-records. No, it's stupid.
Don't ruin the magic for them.
Oh, it's funny. Like, you know how your parents like say, "Oh yes," oh my god, I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say.
Maybe we should bleep that out. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I'm not gonna say it.
I'm not gonna say it. No, he's real.
Childhood over.
Oh, I hate people who do that. I hate people who go, "Oh, my childhood's ruined." I'm like, well, good for you. I don't care.
Do you believe in Santa when you were young?
I don't know. Like, I remember I had an incident with the Tooth Fairy. Like, I lost a tooth, and I was always curious if the Tooth Fairy existed. And I think everybody's had this. I think everybody's sort of like, oh, did she really come?
Yeah, totally.
So what I did is...
Did you use a video camera?
No, I didn't.
I did that.
Did you?
Yeah, and it didn't work.
Oh, did it not?
I think it was turned off.
Oh.
By the Tooth Fairy.
By the Tooth Fairy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, she's clever. But what it did was that night I put the tooth, not under my pillow, but in like... It was like a little wooden bug catching thing, because I thought she's gonna be small, so she has to get in. Like I put the tooth in there as a trap, so she would go in and get caught, and then in the morning I'd be like, there she is.
Yeah, that's really funny.
But the thing was, I checked it the next morning, and of course the tooth was still there. And then I went downstairs, and I was like, oh, the Tooth Fairy didn't come. And I told my mum about it, and she got really upset.
about.
What I done, like trying to catch. The
Yeah,
tooth
dude, you're
fairy.
trying to catch a tooth fairy. Do you know how many kids lose their
Yeah, I
teeth?
suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a good guy.
No.
Yeah.
Next time on Liquid Mario.
that was. I think you nailed that one.
I think I did too.
You did a good job.
Yeah, thank you.